let's talk about Donald Trump mental health. Let's have a talk about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is first and foremost, he's a liar. He's a chronic liar. He's a habitual liar. He's like a person that just can't tell the truth. He, for some reason and somehow he has this whole cult behind him that sees him as this god, and he sometimes refer to himself or try to compare to himself to Jesus. It's sad that people will follow behind a guy like Donald Trump who just tell a bunch of lies and compares himself to MLK, compares himself to Jesus, and anything else that he feel like will work to help him. I was talking to somebody yesterday about Donald Trump, and he was from Puerto Rico. He was telling me that the reason why some Puerto Ricans and Cubans or Hispanics decide that they're going to vote for Donald Trump is because of religion. They're religious people. I asked him, "Do you really think that Donald Trump believe in God?" Because if you believe that Donald Trump is a religious person or knows anything about a religion or cares anything about a religion, then I'm pretty sure that you need to get yourself checked out because this man is not, he don't go to church. He don't have any history of going to nobody's church. He holds Bibles upside down. You ask him about a Bible verse, he said he like all of them. When they asked him, when Donald Trump was asked about his favorite Bible verse, he said it was personal to him. He said it's personal to me. I don't like to talk about my religion. I don't know any person that is a religious person that I ever met that will have that kind of response. If you ask them what's their favorite script from the Bible or their favorite book or something, you're gonna get some kind of answer. They're gonna talk about some point, some. They're gonna give you some book, some verse that sits with them, that sits home with them. Whereas Donald Trump could just say, "Oh, I like them all," and he gets a pass for saying things like that when it's like it's clear that he never read the Bible. It's clear that he don't go to nobody's church. It's clear that he probably never went to nobody's church. He's not a religious person. What he is a habitual liar, and that's all he know how to be. He's a horrible businessman. None of his businesses ever work. He filed bankruptcy more than the average billionaire. I don't even think he's a billionaire. He go out and lie about everything that he's accomplished and everything that he's done, and he just tell lies on top of lies. But for some reason, people accept his lies. For some reason, people just go along and with the lies, and he just gets away with it. This is the same guy who was trying to sell a Bible with the Constitution in it, with the "God Bless America" song in the Bible. He tried to sell a Bible with that. Now I don't know what church y'all go to, what religion y'all might be, but if y'all think it's okay to add stuff to the Bible, then you probably need to get yourself checked out. Another thing is, if you watch Donald Trump lately, all of his rallies, all of his speeches, he goes out and he say the same thing over and over and over and over. He don't do this so it can stick as much. I think that's part of the strategy, but he does it because that's all he can talk about. Because some people, when they get old and they're starting to experience health and cognitive decline, they talk about things that's safe to them. They speak on things that's safe to them. They talk about what's safe to them. And my grandmother, when I was a kid, she used to tell me the same stories over and over and over. It's like sometimes I would come to the house. It could be the same story I've heard already, and she would tell it to me like it's new. But that's sometimes what happens as you start to age. You don't remember what you said to people. You don't remember what stories you told people already. You don't remember like these kind of things. So what he do is he take the talking points and the same talking points into every rally, and he speaks on the same stuff over and over and over. So people think that he got it all together. He did a press conference down in Mar-a-Lago the other day, and people think because he answered questions that he not failing and declining in his health. The first thing first, a lot of those reporters, if they come into Mar-a-Lago, that means he had to allow them to come to Mar-a-Lago. That mean that they had to want to be at Mar-a-Lago. It don't mean that these are the people that's best fit to ask him questions. So first you gotta look at that. But then even with the people that was there, he failed tremendously. He failed so hard when they asked him questions. If he don't like the question, he gonna call you nasty. He gonna call you radical left. He gonna call you fake news. If he don't like the question, he not gonna give you an answer to no questions. He can have all the press conferences he want, but for him in press conferences, it don't work. He don't answer questions. He'll only answer questions if it's something that benefits him or something that Fox News like scripted for him to read. That's the only time you're gonna get him to answer a question. But he not gonna answer questions. It's not because he's a smart person. It's because he don't want to sound stupid. He don't like to lose. He don't like to sound stupid. So therefore, he don't want to answer the questions because he don't know. That's why he won't answer the questions because he don't know. He don't know the answers, and he don't. And if he was forced to answer a question or fact check, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get a guy that just don't know the answer. So he gonna say something stupid. So all he do is he circle back to his same stuff that he's comfortable with saying, no matter what you ask him. You're never gonna get no real truth out of Donald Trump. You're never gonna get no real answers out of Donald Trump. Some people think that's a strength, but to me that's a weakness. You can't even answer some simple questions, man. That's a horrible. That's horrible. So anybody who think that Donald Trump is fit to be the president, you might want to go start paying attention to him a little bit more. Pay attention to what is being said out of his mouth, the lies he keep telling. And if you don't believe the media, go fact check it yourself. Go look it up. You got Google, you got Siri, you got all kind of things. If you don't believe it, then go look it up. Go look it up for yourself, and then when you come back, you decide if he's telling the truth. It's not that hard to do that. Instead of sitting here blaming the media for being fake, which it is some media that I don't agree with, but the fact that anytime he say something to say that he don't like is fake news. Anytime there's a reporter who asks him real questions, they bad reporters. Now in the meanwhile, we got Kamala and Walls out having the biggest rallies, record breaking numbers at these rallies, and Donald Trump don't like it. He stays up all night on True Social and write different messages on True Social all night. He sit up all night. He not even getting sleep. He can't even sleep because he worried about how so bad. He running scared. He's so scared of her, and he don't know what to do or what to say. That all he can do is keep telling lies and keep on sitting around saying things that make no sense. So I just want this True Social. He talking about Biden again. Joe Biden ain't in the race. That's how I know something wrong with Donald Trump's brain. Joe Biden is not in the race no more. Stop wasting your time talking about Joe Biden. If y'all don't believe me, here we go. Look at that. Why is he talking about Joe Biden? Why? And then they want to say that the Kamala is paying for her supporters, and they have fake crowds. And here go him talking about her again 5 hours ago. Fake crowds. It's sad. It's just sad that this is where he at. He just can't. Let's see what it's talking about here. I'm just gonna show y'all some more what he got going on True Social. I'm checking out so y'all don't have to check it out, cause I know y'all don't want to sign up for True Social. I mean, I'm only doing it so I can report to y'all. So let's see what else he got. He over here retweeting a whole bunch of stuff that's just about Kamala crowd sizes. He just jealous. He didn't think she could do it. He don't like the fact that as a woman, a black woman, that can pull together a bigger crowd than him. He tried to say that she had to use Megan Thee Stallion to get her crowds going. But she doing it without celebrities now. She don't have any rappers at her rallies now. It's just her and the vice presidential pick. Meanwhile, JD Vance over there spiraling out of control, just saying the dumbest stuff, making you look bad, making the whole Trump campaign look bad. The MAGA people don't even like JD Vance. MAGA don't even like JD Vance. And here go y'all talk about crowds. Do y'all think we care about crowd sizes or we care about policy? I'd rather hear what your plan is on what you're gonna do to make the country great again instead of talking about crowd sizes. But I guess we won't ever get that, will we? So, like, subscribe, comment on whatever y'all believe. But it's just, this is crazy.